don't make it seem like
we're not making it seem that's what it was. That's what it was. Bro, you didn't do shit. I just feel like you was pressed by them two. You was scared. That's how I feel. Pressed.
What's up, and welcome back to My 2 Cent. I am Ms. O, and she is
Charisma.
And today, we are discussing Baddies East episode 18. Friends or foes? Let me know. Let's talk about it.
The opinions expressed in our content is for entertainment purposes only. We do not assume liability or endorse any of the third-party content used in our materials. Okay?
Okay. So the first thing we're going to talk about in this here episode is a continuation from the last episode. Rollie and Suki duke it out.
Good pussy. Good pussy.
Rollie's just not letting up. Suki's not letting up. This was gonna end bad.
What's up?
So we get to see, I guess if you want to call it the whole fight, with it 2.5 seconds of a fight. What you think about that fight? Win, lose, draw, tie? Because Suki said you win some and you tie some.
Sound like she lost. It sounds like she definitely lost because, like I said, Rollie's obviously bigger than her. Bum rushed her in that corner, and as you seen the clips from even last week, they showed Suki's heads on the side, and you hear Rollie mink mink mink. Suki was getting hits in, but we ain't gonna act like Rollie ain't have her planted in that corner. So
Rollie used her weight, basically.
Her advantage
You
is
got
not
girl,
disadvantage.
please. You got elephant charging a chihuahua.
That's why she lost.
But that chihuahua held her own though. Because you
I don't understand.
She was getting her some. Here's the thing, like I said, it's just like it's like a force of nature. Of course, Rollie is 3 times Suki's size, so of course that if she apply her weight, it's gonna look like she is devouring Suki, but she ain't going out without a fight. She's swinging.
This one thing, like
she's doing her thing. She said,
"Just because you small and you do good for your size does not alleviate from the question who won. Rollie won. Why? She's bigger than her size. You did good for your size, but you still didn't win. So hey, Suki, take that L. Rollie." Like, it was one of the like it's a win because guess what? Just because you're smaller and you chose to go against the bigger person, you chose that. So that's a guarantee L. Just because you got heart.
Guarantee L.
Just because yes it is. Just because for her it was. Just because you got heart and you willing to fight, it don't mean because you're willing to fight you're gonna win. No, you showed that you had heart, showed that you didn't care, big, small, whatever. You was gonna swing and you lost. So hey, I'm
with Suki. I saw it as a draw. I saw it as even because
it ain't no even.
I didn't even see. Okay, I saw Rollie grab her. I think she swung once or twice, but I saw Suki get a lot of hits in as well. There was no damage done to me either way. Y'all both lost y'all wig. It just so happens, like I said, Rollie used her force. Come on now, if you got a herd of anything coming at you and it's something behind you, you gonna hit whatever it is behind you. That's why she hit that wall.
My advantage is not your disadvantage.
No, I can see if they was in the middle of the room and Rollie picked her up and threw her across the room. But no, you charged at her with all that. Come on now.
That's her advantage. That's the advantage.
I'm not saying it wasn't an advantage. What I'm saying is
you trying to take that away from her.
No, I'm just trying to say that don't mean you won just because you pushed her down. Oh, so she pushed her down, that means she won. No, I'm talking about the fights and the hits. I saw Suki doing more hitting.
I didn't see that. I saw Rollie
running back.
Right, running back. Make sure you add last week's clip too. Because they didn't put last week when you see Suki head on the side like this and Rollie bink bink bink. Don't forget that part.
And then you see in this episode you see Suki mink mink mink.
No. We only saw Suki do 2. That was all we saw. You saw 1, 2.
I saw Suki.
She got bum rush
doing her thing. I'm with you, Suki. I'm there was no damage done.
No, yeah, I don't think nobody.
No damage done. Both wigs was gone. It's just that Suki, you can't knock over Rollie. That's just all it is. Rollie can knock you over, but you can't knock over Rollie. That's all it is. But she held her own. She did to me, and no wins, no losses, just heart everywhere.
A for effort, A for heart. But you did take an L.
What's up? Every time you fight somebody, you always say that you win. Bitch, you don't always win. You fucking tired.
Okay, so moving along. So we see Suki tussling with Rollie, and we see Sapphire, to me, just pretty much standing there confused about what she should or shouldn't do.
Both these bitches is coming at Suki, and I'm just looking at Sapphire like, what are you about to do? If it was my best friend, there's nothing to be said. I'm already gonna let it be done.
And yeah, I heard Suki tell Sapphire get that bitch. Sapphire didn't want to. If you start some shit, you have to learn how to fight your own battle.
Sapphire was just standing there on the sidelines confused. Mm-hmm. So do you think that Sapphire should have slid? Because Suki seems to think no matter what, it should have went down. Period. Pooh.
I'm kind of stuck in between on that one when it comes to Suki and Sapphire. Now, granted, Sapphire and Suki, I feel like they are real best friends. So in that situation,
which is crazy because when we first started off, we was like, they're not friends. And now we like, yeah, they friends.
Yeah. Because like I feel bad. Like I could feel like my heart felt bad for them in that scene. Like when them two was really arguing, they started crying. Like that's real friendship. When I want Scotty and them, like I don't think ain't no real years behind that. Suki and them is real years behind them. Maybe it is, but whatever. Sapphire, I kind of felt her with her reasoning on certain stuff, but then I feel both of them. I feel like Sapphire, like she said, when her and Suki, she keep defending somebody that she don't like, so she feel like she not having her back. And then Suki, like, them girls, there's two of them coming against me at once. But Sapphire, Suki not in the house with Sapphire all the time. It's always Sapphire's left in the house, and when she's in the house, she's with what's some girl's name? Rollie and Et. Now what they did was wrong, but Suki Grant brought that on herself. So with that, I feel like Sapphire could have done.
Should she have slid or not? It's the question.
I said, Sapphire, go get that hoe. And she act like she ain't see it. Bitch, was you scared?
I don't know. I want to say yes, but then again, I don't.
I'm like with Suki. It's no, maybe, should have, possibly. It's yes or no. Should you have slid? My thing is this: on principle, yes, you should have slid. Period.
Because I don't know. Like I said, because the situation is not when you fight somebody, when like she said, they fought together multiple times.
Suki
and Sapphire, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's different when you fighting people that you're not cool with. Like you don't know. Like, okay, I don't know that bitch, she did that. Okay, it's easy to charge off on them. It don't
Suki
matter.
Said, you don't know these hoes. You just met them. Me and you got 10+ years.
Same time, like,
you got 2 months.
Suki don't know Smiley, and she keep defending Smiley against Sapphire. She don't know her.
But she's not going to fight for Smiley.
She's still, it's the same thing. One is verbal, one is physical.
No.
She's still, like I said, it's the thing where it comes to like, you don't have my back all the time. She don't feel like she have her back all the time. It's one of them things where Sapphire, I feel like it's one of the things you don't know until you in it. I don't know. Because like she said, she cool with them. She kick it with them.
It's clear for me. For me, it's clear.
I don't know.
It's clear. If I come in here with you, you're my day one. It's me and you against the world. And you click over here with some new people that you've just met, that you've only known for a month, maybe 2. You clicking with them. And I'm even, as I'm saying it, I'm putting myself in that situation. Mm-hmm. If I got some new friends that I'm liking or whatever. But I have my best friend who we've had birthday parties. We've had bore children together. We've been through marriages. We've been through divorces. We've been through life situations together. I got her sitting over here.
At the same time, your best friend is defending a girl against the whole house that you fought.
But my thing is this.
That's the key point. That's the key part.
But here's my thing. In that moment, I don't believe that was what was going through Sapphire's mind. I believe she slept on that excuse. which means that she had time to go to bed and think about how I'm going to make this make it okay for me to not have slid. In that moment, Suki, I feel like the Smiley situation, I confronted Scarface about something that she did to another person, but Scarface got disrespectful to me.
Oh, when they said it on the bus, they said Suki was the one disrespectful.
Yeah, but that's what
they showed.
That's what the op said.
And no,
I
that's
told you your friend was disrespectful. No,
that's what the show saw.
But we also saw Suki walk up to Scarface like, you was wrong for what.
That's not what she said. She said you was weak as hell for that. That's what she said. Okay, that's disrespectful.
And Scarface ain't disrespectful. What she did was disrespectful. What she did was wrong. Period. But here's my thing, man. It ain't even about that. It's about the fact that my friend Sapphire, my day one, that I come into this house with, you are standing over there with somebody who has fought me, and then after she's over there with Rollie and them. After
you talking about after?
Yeah. Rollie has fought me, and then Rollie's little pit bull done threw water on me. Now, even if she didn't slide to me during the point where they was arguing back and forth, and even after they fought, she didn't slide then. But that moment that Scarface threw something at her, she should have definitely slid in, because now it's 2 against 1.
Now remember, like you just said, it was Suki. Sapphire over there with Rollie in them, right? Mm-hmm. Mind you, when Sapphire fought, after she done fought Smiley, Suki hugging her, prep talking her, all type of stuff too.
Now, they both did. They both.
Sapphire ain't prep talk. Smiley, she never. She kept it clear that she don't like her.
That wasn't at the same day.
Those day after, but what's her name? Sapphire kept it clear that she don't like Smiley. She kept saying she don't like Smiley.
Okay.
But like you said, you see your best friend over there with somebody you don't like. You ain't gonna tell me you don't feel some type of way. You're gonna be like, okay, that's the type of we on.
But what does that have to do with somebody fight? Suki is not fighting for Smiley. Suki is not going to fight for Smiley, is what I'm saying.
No, but
Suki just got jumped on because of her stance on y'all.
She did get jumped.
Y'all, she got. When Scarface interjected, it was a jump.
No, that ain't no jump. It was a jump. She got mad because she got touched with some water. That wasn't no jump because Rollie was no longer touching her.
Whatever.
Security was all between and she talking to
anyway.
Ain't no jumping.
You try to make it see Suki's not gonna fight.
I'm saying
Suki's not gonna fight a battle for Smiley. That's what you trying to keep.
Well, she that's what the battle is about.
No. If Smiley's getting ready to fight somebody, Suki's not gonna jump in on that. That's what I'm saying. That loyalty to friendship is not there. Yes, I'm standing up for you because you're a woman, like I would do for any woman that's out there. I see somebody being treated wrong, I'm gonna stand up for it. If the person that I'm standing up that person against decides to fight me, then that's something different. But she's not fighting a battle for Smiley. She's fighting because Scarface and Rollie, it just all got disrespectful all together.
To me, it's still the core is Smiley. Remember,
Smiley is the core of it.
The person she was arguing with was
but here's nothing.
The person she was arguing with was E.T. about Smiley, and then Rollie the one that hopped up for a friend, and them two started fighting. Then they was done fighting. Then her and E.T. got back into it again.
But I think it's weak. To me, it's weak. Is you trying to? Sapphire is trying to find a reason to justify the fact that you left your friend in the cold. Period. To me, it's like with I mentioned to you off camera what Scarface said. If she gonna fight, and if I'm wrong about it, I'll talk about it later. Okay, that's what Sapphire should have been on. My girl is over here tussling with this bear, three times bigger than her, and then her pit bull is over here talking shit, and then throw water at her, and I'm still standing here in the middle like, I don't know what to do. It's clear what you to do. Your loyalty is over here with Suki. Your loyalty is not to them, because at the end of the day, Rollie and Scarface are loyal to each other.
Yep.
And I guarantee you, if somebody would have stepped to Scarface and Rollie didn't like it, would have been no question.
That's what happened.
I'm saying, and vice versa. Why wouldn't Sapphire be on the same? That's what I'm saying. That's the same energy that Sapphire should have been on. Hell yeah, she should have slid. Period.
Well,
Period.
Sapphire, you put yourself in a pickle. That's all I gotta say. Put yourself in a pickle. I understand the reasoning, but this is the other thing. Like I said, you own the show for her, so that's why you probably should have did anything for her. I don't want to say do anything for her because my only thing apart that, like, I've been in a situation where I feel like I want a friend to be there for me and they wasn't. And what I did was the next time I realized, okay, that's a line, that's draw. I'm not going to hate you or whatever for it, but I know when a position comes and you like that, I just won't move like that for you. So that's what I'm saying with Sapphire. It could be more of a, okay, I don't like this girl. I done fought this girl. You communicate and you trying to up all this, blah, blah, blah. And then it's like, why, if you know I don't like her, why you keep trying to do stuff for this girl?
Then you talk to me about that.
After
we jump these hoes, then you talk
nobody.
After we jump Suki, after we fight Rollie and Scarface, then we have a conversation about, look, stop sticking up for somebody, blah 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 blah. But in the midst of stuff going down, that I'm just not going to do it because I feel like you left out in the cold. You know how Suki, you already knew how Suki felt about the Smiley situation, so it wasn't new that Suki was going to say something because she said something before. So you about Smiley, about people treating Smiley wrong. She even hugged us at the restaurant. Her whole thing about Smiley changed like 2 episodes ago. So at this point, Sapphire, you know how Suki feels about the Smiley treatment at this point. So you standing there and acting like this is news, and I'm not gonna fight.
She wasn't really even act like her. She was anything like she said. She was being neutral, and she never left Suki's side. That's another thing. She never left her side. She stayed there. She kept trying to keep her away from them. Suki wanted to keep attacking. Was like, no, come on, let's go. This whatever. Kept trying to keep that barrier and keep her from going over there. Suki was on attack mode.
Which is interesting because if you roll it back to the first episode when Sapphire and Suki showed up, Sapphire was on that energy of was she gonna check a hoe and she this, that, and the other.
When she don't like them, she likes them.
And she all about this is that and the other, and it's the coochie girls, this is that and the other, and now you in the thick of it, and it's like
because she cool with them. Like I said, Suki don't stay in the house. Sapphire's in that house with them, bonding with them.
Yes,
and like I said, if you ever been in a fight or when you fight with somebody, when you fight, it's different when you fight somebody you don't know versus you fighting somebody that you cool with. That's how it is.
Yeah, but my coolness for somebody who I just met can change like that.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. You not that damn loyal to Rollie and Scarface. That's not really what it's about. So we'll touch on that in a little bit.
Just when I thought we could be women empowerment, it just gets worse. These girls are 10 below the belt.
You want to keep screaming out things. You want to talk about my son. We can do all of that, baby. But guess what? You're not about to win this fight with me, period.
All right. So let's keep it going. The Suki and Sapphire conversation. We see the next scene, or a couple of scenes pass, but we see Sapphire and Suki have a conversation. Sapphire decides she wants to come to talk/apologize. What you think about that apology?
I'm going to genuinely apologize to you because you feel like I did not have your back 1,000%.
If you're saying you have my back 100%, what are you apologizing for?
Could I have done more yesterday? Absolutely.
But you just said that you have my back 100%.
What? Are you dumb? Are you okay in your head?
I got my own bitch, the one that's my sister, sitting there looking like a whole punk. That's some fake. I cannot respect you moving like that.
I think she should never apologize. She should just. I feel like I'm the type of person. If I feel like what I did, and that's how I felt in the moment, I'm not apologizing to appease you. I'm just not that type of person. I feel like her apologizing to Suki it was like in a way trying to pacify Suki. Like she just wanted to get over and be back friends and cool with her. And then
you think it was like a Zeus thing?
No, I don't think it was nothing with Zeus because that girl was crying too much. Her apology was just because she hurt her friend. She said that she hurt her friend. That's all she was apologizing for. But she know that Suki wanted her to apologize for not having her back. But she feels like she genuinely feels like she had her back. So I just like we would have to agree to disagree.
I feel like the whole apology to me, it showed how delusional Sapphire is.
Delusional? You sure?
Delusional. That's the word we're going with today.
Strong
delusional word. Sapphire is with the whole situation. I felt like Suki was like, you didn't stand on business. If you and me had conversations before we got here, about we gonna slide on hoes that talk disrespectful, it's you and me, the coochie girls, yada yada yada. No matter what, beat ass first and talk about it later. And it came down to it, and you didn't do it. And I feel like it had nothing really to do with Smiley. That wasn't even the issue. The issue is, like we said before, Suki brought Sapphire on this show to put Sapphire on. Mm-hmm. Sapphire wants to be a star, clearly. She wants to get out of, like you said before, get out of Suki's shadow and be her own person. So she see this opportunity as that.
Another thing I also know is, like I said, Suki, I don't respect it, but Suki don't care about jumping people. And that's another thing. Like, so with Sapphire, what happened? That could have been another reason why she ain't jump in either.
Yeah, but if you when
friend,
people jump, that.
No, every friend don't operate like that. Like E.T., I'm going to say E.T. and Rollie, they don't do jumping. Like, you get your one-on-ones.
If Sapphire and Suki are friends for as long as they've been friends, then Sapphire knows that about Suki.
Yeah, but I'm saying, far as she's on the TV, just because you've been friends, she's probably thinking about on TV. Like, TV don't like people getting jumped. So in her head, she want to be on the show, right? She wants to be a star. She wants to be likable. She don't want to make the fans mad.
But she did.
Yeah, backfired.
But she did. But like I was saying, it's not even about I don't even think it's about Smiley. It's not about jumping. It's all about, to me, this is her opportunity to be a star. I'm in House A. House A is where my opportunity lies. I'm hobnobbing with Nat, Rollie. I want to stay cool with everybody in House A, so I'll stay over there because that's my opportunity to be a star. Suki's putting me on. I want to be a star. If I start fighting people in House A, it could mess up my opportunity. That's what I feel definitely is what was going through Sapphire's mind. I'm trying not to mess up this opportunity. Fighting Rollie will mess up this opportunity.
I don't feel that at all. Rollie is not a important piece on the checkerboard.
She's House A.
Yeah, so
you end up in House B. Ain't nobody.
Rollie's not a deciding factor, is what I'm saying. I don't think that. I feel like it was just one of the things where she ain't thinking through. Yeah. She ain't thinking through. Like, I think she genuinely had a relationship with them.
Who? Rollie?
Rollie and E.T. Because they always smoke together and they always saying like.
But to me, it's because I want to hobnob. I want these TV friends so that I can get on next season. Rollie is on damn near every season. Why wouldn't I want to stay friends with her?
Because she's wild. I get close to her when Natalie's in the house too.
I'm saying all together. Rollie is close with Natalie. So why wouldn't I try? I gotta build my way there. She's clinging on to members of House A. Period. I don't see her having any real friendships in House B. Who does she vibe or kick it with in House B?
They don't show. I don't know. Because the House B said they part of House B for real. They not really House A. Suki and Sapphire.
Sapphire is House A. Suki might be House B.
No, they say Suki and Sapphire is House B.
They may have supposed to have been. Like I say, I feel like Suki wants to hang with the real people. House A is a bunch of fake ass people. Sapphire, yeah, you belong over there. Suki wants to hang with people that really vibe and really kick it.
There's another thing. People be acting like, that's one thing. Like I said, I don't really care about the internet, and I see how people be acting fake. They be acting like they did everything perfect for their friendship, or they ain't never have a bump in the road with a friendship, or they never disappointed, let the other one down. I feel like theirs just happened to be on TV. That's why I genuinely feel like. That's why I feel like Sapphire wants to push it under the rug. So I feel like Suki is entitled to how she feels, but like she said, they fought multiple times before. So she done it multiple times before. You shouldn't crucify her, try to be like, we done this time.
This is national TV. Like Suki said, I don't know if you heard when she said it. I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed of our friendship.
She just saying stuff to irritate her.
No,
she was trying to get on her skin.
I feel that. I'm bringing my best friend on TV. We coochie girls. We this, we that. I'm hyping this up as we this dynamic duo. This is that and the other. I'm for you when you went to try to fight Smiley. I'm jumping in 5 minutes later, but I'm jumping in on that or whatever. I'm showing 100% loyalty to you. since day one. And it comes to the point, this is your opportunity for you to show true loyalty to me, and you fail. You fail miserably. Like I said, I said before too, even if she didn't fight her or slide or whatever you want to call it, if she would have just picked Suki up, kicking and screaming, and drug her ass to another room. She wasn't trying to.
That's unrealistic. That's unrealistic.
Krista, please, you've seen people drag other people.
Suki was pushing that girl up off of her, telling her, "Stop touching me! Stop touching." She was ready to swing on her.
I'm saying. So after it all went down,
that's unrealistic.
No, after it all went down, hell yeah, I'm mad now. Don't touch me. Don't touch me now. I don't even want to look at you now. When he came to, I'm sitting here soaking wet, missing my wig, and you talking about some calm down. I'm like, and Sapphire, you in my face, like you getting ready to fight me. That energy that you giving me is the energy you should have gave Rollie or Scarface. That was messed up.
Calling her out.
But I'm just saying, you in my face, nose to nose. That's the energy you were supposed to be exuding to them other niggas. And you over here in my face with that energy. She was wrong on 20 different levels. 20 different levels. Probably more than that.
When I was finna rumble with Rollie, I already knew you wasn't gonna do shit. Cause me and her, we right here for too long. If it was you and her, I would have punched that bitch in her shit real quick.
Sapphire had me irritated. I'm just like, no. I would be so upset, especially if I knew you had my back. It's like you're going into battle with somebody who then hyped you up. Yeah. And then you get to the battleground, you shields up, sword up, you look back, that nigga running the other way. You like, what the? Oh, I didn't know it was gonna be so many people.
And another thing, like I said, we know how these Zeus cameras are. Because Sapphire even said when she was on, like, y'all saw me run across that room when they was fighting. Zeus ain't show that. But
to do what?
When she was fighting Rollie.
To do what though, is what I'm saying.
I told you, they said E.T. even got in and got some hits. Well, this was behind the scenes.
Hit Suki.
Yeah, hit Suki. And that's why they didn't show Sapphire run over there, because she said she saw it.
Why the hell are you running when you're supposed to be on my side the whole time?
Hey, I'll say this: the Zeus cameras, we know how they work.
They're magical. They're magical.
That's another thing. Two, we don't really know the ins and outs of that relationship. We know they're close.
Suki?
Yeah, because it's another thing too. Like, say if you got a friend that's always, like you said, always doing something. Like Sapphire been saying, Suki the one known to pop off and you always fighting and always doing this. It's like, girl, TV ain't the best time to do it, Sapphire. To be like, I'm tired of fighting for you. But I don't know.
No, don't come. If we have a discussion about what this is going to be about, don't come on TV and switch up. And that's pretty much what happened. Like the whole thing with Krishan and Tasiki. Came on TV and switched up. And everybody was bashing Tasiki. We found it in our hearts to forgive.
All right, so we're going to do the same. Watch out, forgive her next episode.
But I don't know. I just feel I feel different about this one than I do about that one.
Wow, because they blood. They blood.
But I feel like
they blood.
Well, no, I understand that.
I understand. You know, that's another thing to me. Like, it's layers to loyalty too. I feel like what I'll do for a friend ain't gonna be the limits I'm willing to take for a family member.
What I'm saying, what Krishan wanted was Tasiki to be on a bully mode. Suki is not. Suki was standing up for someone, and she's getting jumped on is the term I'm using for standing up for someone who's being picked on. That's a different situation. Whereas Krishan said, "We coming on here, we gonna jump all these hoes."
No, but like you said, no.
Suki didn't say I'm coming to jump all these hoes.
No.
Suki said I'm standing on business.
No, that's not what happened.
What happened?
They came on the show. She was hurt. They said the whole family had a conversation. Because remember, Krishan was pregnant. She couldn't defend herself. So Tasiki said, that's my little sister. Like she told Scarface, I was doing what big sisters do. She was going to fight Krishan battles. That's what the agreement you came on. You came and switched. You were supposed to fight that girl battle.
I'm not disputing that. That's not what I said.
What you just said?
I'm disputing the reasoning. You brought her on. You brought Tasiki on the show to be a bully.
How is that being a bully?
You fighting people just because they said something about your sister. Tasiki didn't bring Sapphire on the show to fight people because they're talking about her. I'm going to stand up for whatever I'm standing up for. And if somebody tries to jump me because of that, then you jump in. But I'm not bringing you here. Jump this hoe, jump this hoe, jump this hoe. Krishan brought Tasiki there specifically to jump this hoe, jump this hoe, jump this hoe. That's not what Suki. That's not the energy that Suki was on. So I'm saying that was different. That was a different situation.
No, she was incentive. That's what Suki was. That's another difference. She wasn't on there to be on.
Either way, Sapphire ass is on there because of Suki. The least you could have did
to Suki on there
was
because
slap
of
the hoe for her. At least you could have did was slap the hoe. That's for your friend. That's the least of it. That's all I'm. Coochie girls, we're standing together for women empowerment. We're not coming on.
No, that's not women empowerment.
Right. Yeah. We're not coming on here to bully anybody. You didn't work that way. We're coming on. We're coming on here to stand up for people. And I say their little own warped way of doing things. They call themselves first, we're going to stand up for Mariah against Smiley. Now we're standing up for Smiley against everybody else. Now it comes down to the Sapphire standing up for Suki. It falls apart.
This is just a mess.
That I don't get.
That
I do not get.
I forgot all about the jumping of Mariah.
Right. So
jumping of Smiley with Mariah.
So now I'm saying it was a whole and then bloop fell off. I don't get it. Sapphire wrong. I said 20 different levels. Now we on 21.
Like she said, at the end of the day, she's my friend. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know these girls. But I can't take back the fact that I let my emotions get involved at that point, and I didn't ride the way that I normally would. Suki, you right. I f***ed up.
You being too cordial with that ain't gonna ride for you. That's the thing. The only one gonna be there for you is that bitch that been rocking with you, and that's me.
All right. So we round this conversation off with Natalie and Scotty. So tired. So tired. What are the two of them? They argue, I think it was last episode, about this damn meal. Scotty got 2 plates, nobody got none.
We ain't know that yet.
From last episode?
Yeah, we just thought she was just mad. She put all the details and context on this episode.
No, but she did say it last episode that Scotty got 2 plates.
She made it seem like before her, like it was just only in front of her. She didn't say all of everybody.
Right. She gave more context this time, but it was still this whatever. But let Natalie tell it. It's more about entitlement than anything.
Scotty acts like an entitled brat. You want me to go over and beyond only for you and play these other girls to the left. Like, you also lately have been having a little mouth on you, and I'm sick of it.
So my question is, how much of Natalie's story do we believe? The entitlement, the eating before everybody, what's really going on?
I don't know what's really going on.
What do you think is really going on?
Well, I can say there's a couple key factors that Natalie did say, and it's a bunch of malarkey, she said. I don't believe Scotty just texted her that stuff. Remember how she kept saying, oh, be right. This? That's what I believe was the man that was crap.
Look at Rollie's face and see she wasn't behind the BS either.
What triggered you to feel like you needed to put your hands on her?
She texted me and was like, you're just a bitch. And I was like, what are you talking about?
But I will say, maybe the underlying issue probably is Scotty being entitled. Now, I can see okay, that's a real reason. That's a core reason of someone to be like, when someone is used to certain treatment, and Natalie is probably saying Scotty is not being aware of everything. Like, hey, when it's me and you, like she told her, when it's me and you, we could. But when we get around these other people, it's always a problem. And I think it's always a problem more because Natalie know how to play the game, know how to play the role, know how to peep energy and how to read a scene. I don't think Scotty know how to do that. Then on top of that, Scotty is still in her 20s. Natalie's almost 40. So that's a big
age difference.
The age difference on that. So when it comes down to what's it called, maturity or certain things, aware things, I don't think Scotty has that. I think Scotty's more on the airhead side. Like, I just want and just But
here's my thing. Did you hear the part when Natalie said, I created this monster?
That's what I said when she came to the entitlement, where she's probably used to this just being them all the time.
But here's my thing.
She spoiled her.
Right. But my thing is, you are part of the problem. If you've created this issue, then I don't see why all of a sudden is it a problem. I'm saying that's to me is the core issue. What's really going on? Why all of a sudden is Scotty's airheadness or dinginess or her entitlement?
Now,
why is it an issue now?
Nelly did say Scotty has been way more mouthy lately. So I think to me, that's enough. Like, all right, I've been patient with you, but now you're giving me lip.
So once again, why is she mouthy or not?
It's rumors out there. I go on Twitter to say the rumors. But
she saw somebody sleeping in my bed. She got somebody else. No. She got somebody else bigger pocketbook than that.
And she came in that scene aggressive too. Like even now, but you know what? Like I didn't even see that coming. She didn't even feel like she ain't never gonna do that.
She ain't never been froggy like that. She ain't never jumped like that.
But she calmed her down. She calmed her down, sitting over there with a Red Bull on her head. Like, Natalie,
take a Red Bull,
right? Face all scratched. Natalie, like she said, I got a mean one. I'm getting good.
Here's my thing though about the whole Scotty and Natalie thing. I feel like which is unfair, as long as Scotty was Nat's lapdog, and whenever Nat said do this, do that, Scotty was doing it, everything is cool. And now that Scotty is trying to stand up for herself for whatever reasons, it could be a bigger bed, bigger pocketbook, or it could be I'm just tired. I'm just tired of being mistreated constantly by this individual. Natalie say we cool when we're in private, but every time we get in public, you embarrassing me though. You flexing every time we get in public.
I think it's the bigger pocketbook.
You saying I'm entitled, but you keep flexing every chance you get. You treat me like trash. I mean, at some point, the flunky does get tired of being a flunky and starts to flex. And Natalie, she spins stuff for TV, so you can't 100% believe anything that she says. Because like you said, when she was telling a story, like we just watched you sit up there and cry and hug it out with Scotty. Now you sitting over here with sitting over here with Rollie and Scarface, like, yeah, I told that, help this. But that wasn't the same energy that you just gave 5 minutes ago when you sitting over there crying and hugging, like, oh my God, we're friends. I don't want her to lose. You're a friend. Fake. It's all fake. It's all for TV, basically.
I think it was for the bigger pocketbook came into the picture because, like you said, their love language is money. That's all you want. No jet no more. No this, that, or another.
Scotty ain't. She ain't. I'm like, I don't care. I think jets out there. And let's talk that little private jet that they be on. Whatever.
We never been on a private jet.
I'm just saying. I've seen some bigger ones. I've seen some bigger ones.
We ain't been on none.
Not a one.
So, no.
But I'm not pressed about it either. I'm like, my goal in life is not to ride flexing on private jets. If you ain't owning it, who gives a damn? Do you own a private jet, Nat? Or you just riding on
something? Well, she do. She own that Baddies one.
No, I don't think she owns. I think Zeus owns that jet. And she just rides it here and there. I don't think it's parked in her damn driveway. That's not her jet. I'm pretty sure.
It's her show jet. That's good enough.
Not her.
I said her show jet, right? Because she's the creator and executive producer.
Yeah. But like you said, it's something more to it. It's not just the entitlement. Damn sure ain't about 2 plates of food that Scotty got before everybody else got. And my thing is this too. Nat talking about everybody is going to be a problem if Scotty started eating and nobody else was going to eat. I don't see those girls as that catty.
I believe Zeus does not show us everything.
Oh, of course. They
probably thought that would have been a stupid argument. That's why they would have shown that, because it's very a real life thing. People are hungry and angry. People do Snickers or not yourself when you don't eat. So it's a real thing out there.
I don't think that Scotty was the only person who had 2 plates and nobody else in the building had food. I don't believe that.
But Natalie wasn't listening to what Scotty said. That wasn't my second plate. That was an add-on. She made it seem like, the way Natalie made it seem like she got a full-blown plate. She's like, Natalie, it was 4 shrimps and something, and I added that. Plate. That was all together, and they just brought it out second. That's all that was.
Natalie made it seem like nobody else was eating.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, even if she wasn't, she made it seem like Scotty had 2 full plates. It was like, no, it's like, oh, probably she had her full plate and here come your side. That's what I'm saying.
Right. I don't think that was, I'm saying the bigger picture would have been the fact that Scotty's sitting here, even if she's sitting here with a bowl of rice and nobody else, cast and crew, has any food. That's the picture that Natalie was trying to paint, was that it's a huge issue. Scotty is the only person eating. I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
I believe
whether
that,
it's
though.
one plate
her
or
plate
2
just
plates.
came first. That's all.
I don't believe that they sat up there and made 4 shrimps and 4 pieces of chicken and just brought that out. And nothing else was being made at the time. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. And like you say, the way Zeus edits things,
well, she didn't deny it though.
The way
she just kept explaining how it happened.
She didn't confirm it. She was trying to say what was on her plate. She never said that nobody else was eating this, is that, and the other. No, I don't believe that. I don't believe in that restaurant.
I've been at the table, my plate came first. I didn't think it was a big deal.
Yeah, I don't believe that. I don't believe in that whole restaurant.
Especially, it could have been myself came for them times because I ordered fast. I was the first one. Oh, hold on. I know what I want. Go ahead and get this. Okay, boom.
Yeah, I don't believe that's what went down. But if that's the storyline that they want us to stick with, we're gonna stick with it. I think it's a bunch of malarkey, as you put it. But yeah, at the end of the day, Natalie is for TV. And
Scotty's riding her coattail,
right.
So she's there for TV
Scotty's
too.
Right there behind her.
Bruises and all.
Ordered a side of chicken and it came from
No, you bitch. I don't. No more jets. That's all you cared about.
No, I don't.
Your love language is money.
You know what you do. You say, I pick at you. It's the other way around. You play this victim.
I only have a problem with you when we're around other people with the entitlement.
What do you think? Let us know. Drop your 2 cents below. See ya. Hey, y'all. Like, comment, and subscribe if you're messing with the vibe. See ya.